Howdy there, guys! This is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This is a game that I played a lot when I was a kid. I actually own 2 copies of it because I'm obsessive like that. And, yeah, I decided that it's time to play through this game. I know a lot of people have done it, but I think I can put a little bit of a twist. Into it. Somewhere around, I don't know, maybe halfway through the first part. Put my own spin on it. I don't want to spoil it, but just keep an eye out. If you've ever played this game, you'll know it when you see it. So we just had ourselves a little psychic conversation with Miss Zelda. She says that she wants us to come save her from the evil wizard Acronym. So we are going to go to the castle where she said she was and find ourselves a missing princess. First thing you'll notice is that there's a guy in front of the castle. We can't go in that way. We have to go in the back. The other thing you'll notice is that this game has really cool music. I wasn't a huge fan of this game as far as like the whole game as a cohesive whole. I preferred Zelda once it jumped into 3D, but this game's music is like it's with basically everything Capcom's ever made, as up there is one of the best soundtracks on the SNES. So we got our sword. Gonna be running around swording some things. We're actually not gonna be swording a whole bunch of things other than this grass. And basically, now that we're armed, we're just gonna stab that guy. But now he's real mad. We're just gonna leave him there stewing his own anger. We're gonna go inside to my favorite song in the entire soundtrack of the game. It's already here. It's the second sound you actually, second background track you actually hear. It just feels so perfectly atmospheric. I love it so much. This game is good. You should play it if you haven't. It's buy the SNES, go on the eBay, buy an SNES, buy this game and play it. You'll thank me later. This is an important guy. You gotta stab him repeatedly, and once he is dead, he will give you a key. You can use that key to open the door. Keys go indoors, doors do not go in keys, they cannot fit. Now we're going to play a little bit of Metal Gear Solid. We'll be sneaking around behind these guys, and that guy is supposed to go off the cliff, but he instead decided to stab me. That guy went off the cliff the way he was supposed to, and this guy almost killed me, but now he's dead. Just gonna head over here to the next screen. Kind of chilling out, just walking through the castle, checking out Link's freaking awesome floppy little hat and his weird colored hair. His hair is like pink. I don't know why. Sprite artists, come on. This is an important room. It's probably the most important room in this whole castle. It's the first dungeon. You have to kill this guy. He drops a key, but he also drops nothing, because you can open this to get the boomerang after you get the key, but you don't need the key to get the boomerang. You can actually get the boomerang first. You can throw the boomerang, and it always comes back to you, even though boomerangs don't really home in on you when you are walking around. They just kind of, if you know how to throw them, they'll spin around and come back to your hand. But if you throw them in this game, they always home in back to you. It's kind of weird. This is Basement 3. This is where Zelda said she was. That's what the boomerang does. It'll actually freeze your enemies if you hit them. This boss is very important reason to get the boomerang, because if you hit him with the boomerang, he will hit you back in the face with his giant ball. You have to be really careful, because this guy's got a big ball and it will hurt you if you get hit by it. However, this is an important thing. You'll be able to see what I mean in just a couple minutes. He drops a giant key, just like the other guys dropped little keys. He got the big key because he's a bigger guy. It all makes sense. This game is very, very cohesive. Now here Zelda is calling me GG. She's a very old school StarCraft player, but you gotta remember, no GG, no skill. Zelda is a very polite and kind player. She is very good at what she does. She plays Terran because tanks are OP. And now we have to try and rescue Zelda out from under this dungeon, so we're gonna go all the way back upstairs, get all sweaty going up all those stairs. It's really disgusting. We're gonna need to get a shower when we're done. Thankfully, it's raining outside, both in the game and in real life right now. I don't know if you can actually hear it. My window is closed, but it is raining. We're gonna come over here and look at this guy. He has no idea where we are. He's looking around. He doesn't know what is going on. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna jump off here. But actually, I have to save and quit here for a second. I have a thing I need to go do. Be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back in here to see that we still have Zelda, even though the boss is still there, so he can smack us in the face. And then Link spontaneously generates mutant powers, allowing him to walk through walls. He is a crazy person. I don't know how he's doing this, but you know, there's magic in The Legend of Zelda. How else do you explain having a magic meter? and a homing boomerang. So we're gonna walk all the way up here through these walls. We're gonna be all Solid Snake times 10. Solid Snake ain't got nothing on walking through walls into complete darkness. It is complete darkness because we skipped the lantern, because we don't need the lantern. We can walk through walls. Here we have a dungeon. This is like the last dungeon in the light world, yo. You don't even know. We are so good at this game that we are going to walk through another completely pitch black area. You can hear the mice squeaking. We don't even care. Those mice ain't got nothing. We're just gonna keep going. Walking up, there's a secret room in that dungeon. It's got pots, it's got chests, it's got cracked walls. We don't care. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going up. And we're gonna keep going up, and we're gonna keep going up until we cannot move anymore. Then we'll just take a little bit of a step to the left, and oh my god, who do we find? It is the King of Evil himself. It is Ganon. He is a pig. He's got a trident. He says that we have killed Agnehem twice, but we haven't actually killed him at all because we have actually found the Triforce. That's the end of the game. Thank you for watching. It was a fun ride, and I will leave you here to read what the essence of the Triforce is saying to Link, watch the closing credits, and make sure to subscribe, comment, like, and all those other things that all of the other YouTube whores love to talk about. And make sure to share this on your Twitter, on your Facebook, put it on the space station because aliens need to see this kind of stuff. And I'll see you next time.